start that video over. His music was playing in the background. I don't need them flagging me. I don't. Not for no, I think they give you like a 3 second issue if you accidentally, but I hit it twice by accident, so I wasn't gonna fool with it. So I hope everyone had a great Father's Day. They enjoyed time with the fathers, the baby father, the stepfather, the grandfather, the handyman that helps when the baby father don't want to help. I hope everyone had a great Father's Day with all the men that they love. So allow me. Okay. So I was checking my sound. So on your side, press one if the sound is okay. Press two if the sound is muffled. And let's go ahead and get through this disclaimer so we can go ahead and get to these videos. We're talking Kardashians and we're going to get through a lot of topics. So be patient with me. Let's go. So thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please share if you care. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about what's on Instagram, what's on Twitter, what's going on in the news around the world. Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And have a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Okay, so we're going to get through these hot topics. There's a lot that's going on, and we're going to talk about what's going on. So let's go ahead, start back with Kanye. Right now, he has quite a few concerns that's going on. There's certain words I don't even need to show. And many people are questioning if he respects his wife. Many people are asking, does he respect his wife? Why have her out in a sheet and barely there items? Many people are saying and asking, does he respect his wife? They were just spotted on the plane. People were talking about his seats, and I guess he wasn't flying first class. But for him to fly where he needs to fly, why spend a bunch of money if he can fly where he needs to fly? It's not like he had glasses on. It's not like she had glasses on. It was like they didn't care that they were going to be in the economy or not in first class. They didn't care. If he can save thousands and thousands of dollars, why not? I'm sure the trip in itself was going to be expensive. So why spend all that money when you're going to Japan and he was going to Florence, Italy? So Bianca and Kanye likes to travel. Now, I just thought about something. Is he traveling to avoid these lawsuits? Because remember, he had no problem being gone for a year. No problem at all. Nope. He had no problem at all being gone for a year. Sad but true. Sad but true. And we get that Kim's complaining about the kids locking herself in the bathroom. She seems stressed out. Girl, please stop. You have a whole nanny, chefs, drivers. There are women that have children and they take care of their children. They have 3 or 4 kids, just like her. You don't hear them fussing and complaining, and they don't have a chef, a nanny, a driver. You understand? They don't have security. While you're off going to the restroom, the security can watch the child. Parents can't do that. If they got to go to the bathroom, if the father's not sitting there, all 3 of them kids got to go to the bathroom with her. But you have security. So Kim needs to stop. Please stop. Khloe's complaining about her child don't look like her. Kim's complaining about she had to spend time with her on her birthday with her kids. Girl, what? See, the mama wanted them to have all them kids, and now they have. And I already told y'all, Khloe is jealous of Kendall. Real talk. Khloe's jealous of Kendall because Kendall can get up, travel, and not have to have any worries. So that's what's going on in regards to Kanye. Bianca Sensori. Let's see. Bianca Sensori was photographed wearing a cheeky white bodysuit while shopping in Japan. Now, she was also spotted wearing, like I said, a sheet. She was also spotted wearing a sheet, so I can show that. I thought it was gonna be something else. But yeah, many people have been saying, why does Kanye have her dressing like that? But it's almost like it's almost his nature. Kim would do stuff, but Kim would never. Kim would never wear a sheet though. Kim would never wear tights like that. Like I said, when I saw that Kanye had her in a sheet, I was shocked. When I saw that Kanye had her in stockings and stockings wrapping her head, stockings are like $5, $10, $20, depending on the brand. And many guys that I've talked to, it's like, why does he treat her like that? He's like, he don't respect her. Flat out. No man wants another man seeing a woman not like that, not in the streets constantly. Some of that stuff should be in the privacy of their home. But many people are saying, is Kanye okay? Many people are saying, has he gotten a little, worse in his decision making? We understand him and Ty Dolla $ign was extremely busy in regards to the music. And then he was having some issues in regards to getting venues. And then he ended up getting help with venues. And then Ty Dolla $ign alleged had a problem that they didn't even want him at Coachella. So then it started affecting Ty Dolla $ign. So I think after time, things will be better for Ty Dolla $ign. But people were trying to tell Ty Dolla $ign don't fool with Kanye because of all the stuff he's had going on. And some people still haven't forgiven Kanye in regards to his rants around the time he was going through divorce with Kim. We get it. Pretty much Kanye covered every culture. He pretty much covered every culture of what he had problems with. He went on TMZ and talked about this race was a choice concerning. He talked about this culture concerning. He just went too far. He could do whatever he want in the comfort of his own home. But when you go on interviews and insult people and think people are going to be okay with what you're saying, you know what I mean? He was insulting his own culture and then jumped over and talked about other cultures, which is not okay. And people are saying, dude, at what point are you going to stop and slow down? At what point is somebody going to pull your coattail? I did a video yesterday and I was talking about how Nick Cannon's grandmother and family member pull his coattail when he goes too far left. Nick Cannon says his grandmother will tell him, what are you doing? What are you saying? What's going on? You all right? And his grandmother is older. We really don't hear him say much about what his mom or dad, or if they're still alive for Nick Cannon. He often talks about his grandmother. He also talks about he's in counseling. And did he go through a stage of why he had all those children? And, Nick Cannon can't be in every place. He can't. So at first he was like, oh, it's cool, it's cool. The more the merrier. But now he's like, oh, I got to slow down because, those children need you, want to be with you, spend time with you. And when I found out that the mothers have to call the assistants to be put on the schedule, and so that way he could try to make the events that he needs to make. And you got to understand, Nick has several businesses, so I'm sure it's a little stressful. But yeah, there's been a lot that's been going on in regards to Kanye, in regards to Bianca. They were stating, I want to say last month or the month before, they were stating that Bianca had dinner with her family, and it seems as if she did not seem happy and she walked out. But you got to think about it. She has a father. Even though she's a grown woman, she can make her own decisions. But girl, put some clothes on. Put some clothes on. Because there's bathing suits. You know what I'm saying? There's bathing suits that's out there. But when he makes sure that she has no undergarments and stuff is see-through, that's not cool. That's not cool. And then there's some women that's trying to dress like Bianca, wearing the tights, wearing the, women wear those straps to lift the girls. Some of the girls I've seen that they're trying to dress like Bianca. And it's at what point? So when I talked to those guys and I said, what do y'all think it is? And they said he just generally allege. That's several of their opinion. That's several of the guys' opinion. He don't respect her.
He's utilizing her to help him get back on his feet. He's utilizing her to get back on track. He's utilizing her to help with contracts, anything that's going on. Kanye likes to be in a relationship because he went from Kim to, was it Julia Fox or Shani Jones? And then I don't know, he was spotted with other people, but then he was spotted with Bianca. So prayers go out to her because you got to remember she's a part of this lawsuit, and we're going to get to that too. We're going to get to that. So we're talking Kardashian stuff. So like the video as you guys come in. There's 4 people in the room, and I only have one like. Like the video as you guys come in. So we're going to get through stuff today. So Khloe Kardashian, uh, let's see. She's talking about her dating life, and I'm trying to see if it's playing in the background. So, I'll stop it there. That music is fine. Okay, she's basically saying she's happier since Tristan has left and moved to LA. She feels like the weight is lifted off her shoulders. I'm sure he's happy too to be around all the drama and conflict and the PR stunts. So when he goes to tape with them, he goes to tape with them. So it makes it seem like Tristan is there with his family in whatever aspects that is. I'm gonna be general when I say that. So Khloe may feel that she can now more so focus on True and focus on her son. But why is Khloe doing interviews? Why is Khloe doing interviews complaining about her child though? Oh, he don't look like me and Tristan. Oh, did Rob donate to the same location we use the surrogate? What? She's trying to put the looks. She's so focused on looks. She's trying to put that same concern on her son. She just should have. And have you seen yourself? Knock knock. Is anybody there? Has she seen herself? She don't look the way she looked 20 years ago. She does not look the same. So he might look like in and everybody was talking about that. Khloe, knock knock. Is anybody home? Go look at your old pictures and you might see that your son looks like you. See, that's the one thing that they got to realize. They've had so many changes over the years from their 20s, their 30s. They don't look how they looked before at all. So her daughter probably looks at pictures saying, "Mom, that was you." What? To be a fly on the wall when the kids have to look at their parents' older picture. Real talk. I don't know why I just thought about that. When the children have to look at Khloe's older pictures, when the children have to look at Kylie's older pictures, when the children have to look at Kim's older pictures. Kim was the one. Kim and Courtney was the main ones that really looked like their culture. I ain't gonna call it out because some people are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But yeah, Chloe's always looked a little different. Even Rob looks like their culture. Now, Kendall Kylie have, Bruce, who's their dad, who's respectfully Caitlyn. That's why they look that way. But yeah, Khloe definitely looks different. And now she's trying to give that same storyline to her child. I side eyed it. Because at first, I wasn't even going to do Kardashian stuff. At first. But it was like, are they serious? Knock, knock. Do they think people don't realize? Why is she going on a podcast crying that she's not ready to pick up her child? And you're telling people in an interview? She said, this is her words. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How are you? Thanks for coming in. You should do a thumbs up, not a thumbs down. Oh, maybe your thumbs down on her that she's not she's happier and lighter. But yes, come on in, come on in. Yeah, she had said something in an interview that her doctor, she had cried to her doctor that she had something to do with True, and she wasn't ready to pick that child up. You ordered that though. You knew the surrogate has 9 months and that they're going to be birthing this child for you. It's something that's plot planned. You have to pick the surrogate. You have to, have long conversations. They want to make sure you're okay to even go through this process. So for her to tell everybody that she was crying to her doctor that she wasn't ready and she had something else to do with True, everybody was like, "Girl, why you tell people that?" And then the doctor said, "Oh, I'll keep the child until you're ready to pick him up." Who says that? And then Khloe said she had to stop and get it together and realize this is what she asked for. And then you got to remember she had a conversation with her sister, and Kylie had said, "Oh, I want to make sure you're all right. And if you weren't all right, then I would be questioning that." What? That's twisted. This is what she asked for. She had been talking about surrogacy for almost a year and a half. But then when you think about it, Mara Lee got pregnant. Mara Lee's child and Khloe's child is almost about the same age. I think Mara Lee birthed first, though. So did Khloe rush and choose a surrogate after she found out Mara Lee was pregnant? Or was it in the works? He had gotten Mara Lee pregnant, and then he had gotten, he wanted the process for Khloe and him to have a child. Because if Tristan did what he did and Khloe found out, she might have canceled the surrogacy situation when you think about it. But she's basically saying she's happier that Tristan has moved to LA and she feels lifted, and it's better for her. The weight is lifted off her shoulders. Well, girl, you wanted that. Tristan cheated so much that then she tried to blame Jordan in regards to the cheating, that she felt that Jordan broke up her family. No, sweetie. Tristan was out there cheating prior to. Let me play this clip. I'm going to play this clip for y'all because who was it? Kamora Simmons was talking to her, and she was trying to put a battery in her back, trying to convince her that women shouldn't be around her man. Tristan wanted to be single from the beginning. Let's play this.
Kamora had to say. We have built up. Oh my God, stop. I'm here with my sisters.
I'm here with my sisters.
I love you. Hi, Queen. I love you. I just think you guys cannot let people take advantage of me like this. Like Kris and Khloe, you were like trying to take the other road. You were saying, I'm too old for this, and this girl is young. If you don't protect your family.
You don't protect your family. That's your baby daddy. Can't allow this disrespect.
You're so right. Sure. You're so right, and I'm done. Here's the thing.
So that was them talking. Thanks to Kim Pyre for that clip. So Khloe's made choices. It is what it is. Remember back in the day when Khloe had said to Kourtney she don't put up with disrespect. Video of Khloe Kardashian talking to Kourtney about men being respectful. Let me see if I can find it. I did the video a long time ago. Let me see. Let me see what this is. Hold on one second. Yeah, there was a video she was telling Kourtney that she won't put up with lying and cheating. That Kourtney should not put up with lying and cheating. Let me see if I can find it. Khloe says all men treated her unfair. She's made a decision, though. She's made a decision. The video, Khloe said she does not want to put up with cheating. Oh, they put up Khloe Bailey. The video, Khloe Kardashian saying she will not put up with cheating. Let's see what this is.
He told me that he's buying a house in Hidden Hills.
Khloe Kardashian is forgiving but not forgetting. The reality star makes her thoughts on her ex, Tristan Thompson, crystal clear during the July 13th episode of the
Like the video as you guys come in.
It quits in 2021. The same year, it was revealed Tristan had fathered a baby boy with Marley Nichols. The NBA star apologized.
Let's go.
He's buying a house in Hidden Hills.
Khloe Kardashian
like the video.
is forgiving but not forgetting. The reality star makes her thoughts on her ex, Tristan Thompson, crystal clear during the July 13th episode of The Kardashians on Hulu. When out to dinner with Kim Kardashian and Scott Disick, Khloe's ex comes up in conversation.
So the biggest thing is they like to show on their show, Khloe's trying to normalize cheating, and people aren't falling for it. Let's continue.
When she's asked where the two stand.
Is there talks of chances?
No chances.
Because if you felt like you want to open.
So they're saying, is there talk of chances? She's saying no chances. And then here, she's making it seem like she's so happy that he moved to LA. But the family was putting him on a show, though. A man cheated, and you're going to give him an opportunity to be on your family show? Who does that? There's no way. Your sister was hanging out with your ex like everything was cool because Kim wanted to be in the media. Kim wanted people to talk about her. Let's continue the video. Y'all know I have to stop and play it.
And forgive, I would support.
No, I'm totally fine with him. Like, I don't have any issues with. I really don't. I don't have the energy forever. I just don't have the energy for issues.
Later, in a confessional, the 39-year-old explains why she's leaving the past behind her.
Have you forgiven Tristan? Yeah, I forgive Tristan. Doesn't mean I forget what he's done, but I forgive Tristan for me. Because I gotta let that I need to for myself. I can't move on with my...
He made decisions. And that's the biggest thing. People were saying, no matter how she changed her looks, he still cheated. And that's the sad part. So note it in the comments, would you allow your baby daddy to be on your show if he cheated on your daughter and had a baby on her? They're giving him opportunities until she finds somebody else. They're utilizing Scott and they're utilizing Tristan.
With my life, if I'm holding on to this bull.
Fans will remember that Tristan was accused of cheating on Khloe before she gave birth to their first child in 2018. After
that was 2018.
Romance, they called it quits in 2021. The same year, it was revealed Tristan.
So he cheated in 2018, and then they called it quits again in 2021. She kept going back to the foolishness. She did.
I can't move on with my life if I'm holding on to this bull.
Fans will remember that Tristan was accused of cheating on Khloe before she gave birth to their first child in 2018. After an on and off romance, they called it quits in 2021. The same year, it was revealed Tristan had fathered a baby boy with Marley Nichols.
So he fathered Marley's child in 2021. Let's continue.
2018.
Let's go back a little bit.
Fans will remember that Tristan was accused of cheating on Khloe before she gave birth to their first child in 2018.
That's 2018.
After an on and off romance, they called it quits in 2021. The same year, it was revealed Tristan had fathered a baby boy with Marley Nichols. The NBA star apologized in a statement early last year, writing on Instagram, "Khloe, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve the heartache and humiliation I have caused."
You don't deserve it, but I cheated on a boat. I went to a restaurant holding a hand or a hotel with a girl. I cheated with Kylie's friend, and I stepped out and had a baby. Please. He was so happy doing what he was doing, and they didn't care. They never separated themselves from him. They never cut him off. They continued with him. So Tristan could almost do no wrong, and they were going to be okay with it because they wanted to use him as a storyline. Let's talk about it.
I gotta let that I need to for myself. I can't move on with my life if I'm holding on to this bull.
Fans will remember that Tristan was accused of cheating on Khloe before she gave birth to their first child in 2018. After an on and off romance, they called it quits in 2021. The same year, it was revealed Tristan had fathered a baby boy with Marilee Nichols. The NBA star apologized in a statement early last year, writing on Instagram, "Khloe, you don't deserve this.
You don't deserve it, but I'm gonna keep doing it." Huh, huh.
Boy with Marilee Nichols." The NBA star apologized in a statement early last year, writing on Instagram, "Khloe, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve the heartache and humiliation I have caused you. You don't deserve the way I have treated you over the years. My actions certainly have not lined up with the way I view you." While Tristan and Khloe
So he wrote that saying sorry, and they accepted him back. They loved when Tristan was cheating. They loved it. He's out there cheating. Oh, good. We're going to use that for media attention, clicks, and views. And then 2 months later, Khloe's going to forgive him. As soon as I said this before, as soon as Tristan would say that he's dating Khloe is when he would cheat. Right now, when do you hear that Tristan's cheating? He's not, because he hasn't announced he's dating Khloe. Sad but true. Not being mean, not being rude. This is not to bully or shame. Tristan likes to cheat when he's saying he's dating somebody. Right now, he has the ability to say he's dating somebody, but he don't want to because maybe secretly him and Khloe are back together. Every year, for almost as long as Khloe's dated him, every year he was allegedly spotted with another woman, cheating with another woman, spending time with another woman. He has not connected with another woman since they have been acting like they're not together. Many people feel that they're together. And I always have said, I think it was a plot plan in regards to Jordan going to his house. Kylie wasn't there with Jordan. Khloe wasn't there at Tristan's party. You had a party and you didn't invite your alleged girlfriend. Like I said before, I think Kris wanted to get Jordan out of the way and they used Tristan to do it. You had a party and you didn't invite any of the Kardashians for them to film that. Stop playing. Stop playing. You had a party and Khloe was supposed to be your girlfriend, but instead of inviting Khloe, you invited Jordan. It was plot plan. And why was Jordan there by herself without Kylie? Hello. Hello. I think it was plot plan. And now they're trying to drag Jordan in the media, and this man cheated prior to the Jordan situation. He's had so many cheating allegations, sad but true. So many cheating allegations, sad but true. But right now, if he's single, why isn't he dating somebody? Because he probably wants to use the Kardashians as a retirement plan. But they was like, you better go out there and still play basketball. You still got a lot of life in you. Go out there and play basketball. You're not going to use us as security and your chef and Go out there and play basketball. You still got it in you. So let's continue with the video.
In a confessional, the 39-year-old explains why she's leaving the past behind her.
Have you forgiven Tristan? Yeah, I forgive Tristan. Doesn't mean I forget what he's done, but I forgive Tristan for me. Because I gotta let that go. I need to for myself. I can't move on with my life if I'm holding on to this bull.
Fans will remember that Tristan was accused of cheating on Khloe before she gave birth to their first child in 2018. After an on and off romance, they called it quits in 2021. The same year, it was revealed Tristan had fathered a baby boy with Marilee Nichols. The NBA star apologized in a statement early last year, writing on Instagram, "Khloe, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve the heartache and humiliation I have caused you. You don't deserve the way I have treated you over the years. My actions certainly have not lined up with the way I view you." While Tristan and Khloe are co-parenting their two kids, True and Tatum, successfully, certainly have not lined up with the way.
And so many people have said, why does Khloe put up with it? Is it because not a lot of great suitors are in her DMs looking to date? Why is it that she puts up with this with Tristan? She put up with a lot with Lamar too. The last 15 years for her have not been easy. Have not been easy. And people are like, wake up And that's why a lot of people probably aren't tuning in to the show. She's trying to normalize cheating.
Apologized in a statement early last year, writing on Instagram, "Khloe, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve the heartache and humiliation I have caused you. You don't deserve the way I..."
And she
Mara
loves.
Lee Nichols.
She loves when Scott flirts with her. She loves when Tristan flirts with her. She loves it because she wants people to think that she's desirable by a man, because many people have alleged, not me, people are trying to make her feel that men aren't desiring her. So she utilizes Scott to give her compliments. She utilizes Tristan to give her compliments. Sad but true. She needs to find a guy that's going to love her for her, love the children for her, and not cheat on her. But they love it because they use it as clickbait and they use it as a storyline. Let's continue.
Cheating on Khloe before she gave birth to their first child in 2018. After an on and off romance, they called it quits in 2021. The same year, it was revealed Tristan had fathered a baby boy with Mara Lee Nichols. The NBA star apologized in a statement early last year, writing on Instagram, "Khloe, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve the heartache and humiliation I have caused you. You don't deserve the way I have treated you over the years. My actions certainly have not lined up with the way I view you." While Tristan and Khloe are co-parenting their two kids, True and Tatum, successfully, she has been vocal on this season of The Kardashians about not wanting to reconcile their relationship.
Boundaries are so important to put into place with Tristan, but
Yeah, boundaries are important, but now she's trying to create the boundaries because people are feeling like they don't want to tune into the show and hear him laugh and giggle and, oh, let's combine our homes, let's make it into a tunnel. Then he's at the door. Chloe was the one that said she was building that home for her and Tristan. And Tristan had cheated so many times. People don't want to listen to Scott. They don't want to listen to Tristan. They do not.
because we've done this song and dance a handful of times already. I've gotten back with him after a cheating scandal. So I don't know if Tristan is under the impression, oh, wow, okay, let's just ride this out and eventually she'll get back with me. I get why he would think that. So it's my job to set boundaries that my actions show otherwise. You know, like it's always about the kids. Yeah. And that's what it is. But we're not just hanging out by ourselves or like watching TV. Like, no. I keep it very short and sweet, and I make sure he knows it's all about the kids.
So there's that. There's that. She's talked about the cheating. She's talked about giving space. She's happy that he's in another state and she doesn't have to deal with it. And she feels that, you know, a weight has been lifted because I'm sure he was trying to utilize her for a lot of stuff. So it is what it is. Let's get to the next subject. So that's what they're saying. She's happier that he's in LA. Despite people thinking that, you know, she should focus on herself, blase, blase. It is what it is. Look like she's different. Okay. So Khloe Kardashian thrives and feeling that Tristan has left and he's in LA. We talked about the Kai Cenat and North linking up. This is not about North. Kim is utilizing North for media attention, clicks, and views. For sure. Kim is utilizing North for media attention, clicks, and views. And then we're getting to the situation where Khloe is jealous of Kendall. She's wasting her life. You're wasting it. Kendall, let me be you for a second. She's mad that Kendall gets to travel the world, be a great model, spend time with her friends, not have to deal with the cheating allegation, not have to deal with someone having a baby on you, not having to deal with any of Kendall's friends hooking up with Kendall's friends. You know what I mean? Kendall has made decisions that Khloe has made, and her life is a little bit better. Guys are alleged willing to date Kendall. without any hesitation. Kendall don't use guys as a storyline over and over and over again. Kendall's different than Kim. Kendall's different than Khloe. So different. And remember the video when the mom was pressuring Kendall to have a child. When are you going to have a child? Not when are you going to settle down and find you a good man. The mom was pressuring Kendall, when are you going to have a child? Is that because she wants to add someone to the roster where she can be the manager to them too? But yeah, Khloe's basically calling Kendall out for having a good life and she's free from worry and cheating. Where they do that at? Let's continue. And then this is her talking about it.
Why not? Want to be a supermodel going around town? I could hook up.
Yeah. So she's talking about Kendall right now. She's jealous of Kendall being able to travel the world, have a good time, no kids. That's right, no kids. She's upset that Kendall gets to travel the world and not have to deal with, you know, cheating and lying. She's upset that her sister is beautiful and a model. She said it, not me. She said it, not me. She mad because her sister gets to travel the world and be around models and travel the world and not have to deal with kids. And it's a beautiful thing if you want to have children. But she's upset because her sister is not tied down and doesn't have the same cheating allegations. She doesn't have the same narrative. Kendall is almost squeaky clean. Guys are fighting to date Kendall. Guys would love to date Kendall. Period. She's a model. She's beautiful. She's traveled the world. Look at what she's done to Bad Bunny. Kendall has actually helped Bad Bunny and his branding deals. They did a Gucci deal. So Kendall's different from the other K's and J's. And Kylie and Kendall has said they're not Kardashians. They're Jenners. So it's almost like put some respect on our names. Thank you very much. Yeah, she was big mad. She was big mad. She was big mad that Kendall gets to travel the world. She don't have no kids. She gets to live her life. She doesn't have this alleged cheating scandal on her name. Big mad. Big mad. Y'all can read what she's saying. She big mad. And that's why the mom keeps trying to convince Kendall to have a baby because the sisters are mad that that's not their storyline. Kendall's storyline is different. And they're mad. Look at how she's talking to the camera. She's big. She big mad. She is big mad. Kendall's cool. Kendall is worry free, cheat free. Your boyfriend is not on TV for alleged cheating. Your boyfriend didn't get somebody pregnant. She big mad. Let's watch that again. This is her. This is her talking to a publication. She's wasting her life. You're wasting it. Kendall, let me be you for a second. Could you imagine your sister being jealous of you? Could you imagine? Your sister is jealous of you because you get to live your life and have fun and have a good time. Could you imagine your sister being jealous because you get to do you and not worry and not, you know, she big mad that Kendall's living her life and living a good life too. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. So let's look at that again as I type. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. That can play in the background without no music as I type. Let me see. Y'all can read what she's saying. And I might have to change the picture because I don't know if I'm gonna do Kanye in this video. Like the videos, you guys come in. Like the videos, you guys come in. I got to turn on my monetization. So be patient with me. And see, that's the biggest thing too. Khloe wants to put pressure on Kendall about different situations. So she calling it out. The mom do with them the same way. Remember, the mom wanted Khloe to have a podcast, and Khloe said no. Khloe said no. Khloe's mad that she wasn't chose to be the model. Khloe big mad that she wasn't chose to be the model and her sister was. Because she probably sits in rooms and people probably, oh, Kendall's so nice, or Kendall's beautiful, or look at Kendall's body is sick. Kendall was born that way. Kendall has not had to change herself in a lot of ways. Kendall wakes up and it's like, okay, here I am. Kendall can go without any filters, when she goes on film, she looks the same way as she looks on photos. So the sisters are big mad that they've had to make many changes. And then Kylie, I guess Kylie's emotional about a few different things because people probably didn't want to support the Target thing. Maybe, I don't know what it is. But then Kylie, I guess, has gotten emotional because she's saying people are mean to her about what she looks like. But Kylie's made decisions. Kim wanted Kylie to look like her. Now she's stuck with that. Kim wanted Kylie to look like her because she could say, "Oh, look, I'm 40 something, my sister's in her 20s, and we look similar." Kim wanted Kylie to look like her for sure. For sure. We don't know any procedures she's had done. I can't confirm or deny. I'm not a doctor. Let's get to another clip to bring people back in. I'm a keep that for there. But yeah, Khloe feels that her sister's wasting her life because they don't have the same storyline. So like the videos, you guys come in. I'll have to finish that later. I'm still typing. I'm still doing stuff. And then I'll get to the next clip. Let's get to the next clip. That's her big mad. This is Malika and Khloe talking about getting assistance because Malika want to have another child. Another person that wants to have another child without a father. Then they call Rob, shading Rob, asking Rob to help Malika. Why would you call your brother asking for that? You would want your brother to be a dad to a girl he's not dating. Oh, y'all slept with each other before. It's kind of sad. People were kind of like, leave Rob alone. Rob don't want to be on the show. But you never know. Rob might have got paid. Rob might be getting paid just for being on the phone with Khloe. He don't have to show his face. He don't really have to have a storyline. But then people were calling out Rob saying, what's wrong? You got something medically going on? Why is Khloe using, because she's done it before. She's called Rob before. And many people are saying, did Rob even know he was being filmed? Would you call your brother to say, can you help my friend? I just want to know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Would you call your brother asking for help for your friend to have a child? And some people may say, yeah. Is she struggling and she don't want to pay those high surrogate fees, or she just don't want, anybody? But why can't Malika go to her ex so they have the same father? You see how the Kardashians like to have the same father for their children. Why can't Malika go to her ex and say, I want them to be brothers. I want them to have the same genes. Is Malika having problems with her ex? Does Malika's ex help as with fathering? Or is Malika's ex MIA? We rarely see pictures of Malika and her ex. So is he helping as a father? We don't know. I can't confirm or deny. But why does Malika go to her ex? Why is Malika's storyline trying to add Khloe Rob in regards to Rob helping her? Why isn't she telling Khloe, my ex don't want to help me? Why isn't she saying anything about that? Why isn't Khloe asking her, why don't you go to your baby father and so that way you'll have children by one person? And I can tell you why. He may not want to be a father to two. He may only want to be a father to one, because a woman can literally go into courts and say, see, DNA, he's the dad for the second child. I want more money. So Khloe's not thinking about her brother in this aspect. That if Khloe and Malika's friendship break up, Malika could literally go to the courts and say, I want child support. Well, wait a minute, Malika. We only had that child for me to help you. Me and Khloe are no longer friends. I want child support. I told you my page is a little different because I think about things try to think about things from all aspects. I try to think about things from all aspects. Yeah. Yeah. And I keep asking, would y'all go to your friend to ask them to help your friend or the brother to help your girl have a baby? Would y'all do that? I'm just wondering. I don't know nobody that willing to do that. Khloe's trying to normalize surrogacy because Malika basically said the same thing about her body and snapback. So you're telling me Kim went to surrogate for the last of her two. We understand Kim had a medical concern, alleged. But did Khloe have a medical concern of why she couldn't have her child? And she ever have her child through surrogate? So we know it's not Tristan, because Tristan got Marley pregnant. So why didn't Khloe carry her own? Has Khloe ever talked about that? Why didn't she carry her own? I just thought about that. So because she's lost all the weight, she didn't want to put that pressure on her body again. And that's kind of what Malika's saying right on the couch. I'm getting old enough. I've lost the weight. I'm in a good place in regards to my weight. So are they not wanting to carry their children because their bodies look good and they don't want to experience their bodies getting thick again? And then they have to go through the work of losing all the weight. I just thought about that. Malika's literally telling her that if I have to do it, I have to do it now so I can get my snapback. But if I have to go the surrogate route, I'll have to go the surrogate route. But she was like, why do that? Why not? Rob has good genes. When y'all listen to stuff, y'all really got to listen to what they saying. Why didn't Khloe ever carry her own child? Why didn't Khloe ever carry her own child? It is what it is, her decision, but here nor there. And then North is going in on Kim, calling her cringy for the words that she's using. Like we said, it's not North. And that's the wording. Why is she calling her cringy? And I guess it's because of words she's using. I guess it's from words that she's using. Like the videos, you guys come in. She's saying you're so embarrassing. And I've called stuff cringy. So now I'm telling you that they watch my show. I'm telling you, I've been saying certain stuff she do cringy, traveling around the world to try and trend with people cringy. But yeah, You're so cringy because you're saying those words. So yeah, North don't be holding back. She had said that North was definitely a learning because North has her dad's kind of give it to you, tell it to you the real way. North don't hold back. So North is like a mini me Kanye for sure, and she is serving it up to Kim. Oh my goodness. Like the video as you guys come in. Like the video as you guys come in. So do you think she's trying to stay relevant, trying to use the terms that the younger people, the 20s, are using? Do you think she's trying to use terms that the younger people are using so she could stay, hip? Is that what people say? Say that they still say that word, hip? She's trying to stay hip. Like the video as you guys come in. Like the video. So yeah, there's that. So that's and y'all can read that. It's sad that Khloe put him in this position. Rob don't want to have nothing to do with the show, but maybe he do. But now you got people questioning him and what he got going on. Rob's sitting there over there in peace. Now Khloe's got him on the show, and people are now wondering if what's going on with him, if he's having issues. Khloe put him in this position. Rob was okay by himself chilling. And they like to utilize his voice because people are saying, is he okay? What's going on? I've said it before too. Where's Rob? But now they're like, okay, you're a Kardashian. We're gonna have you have a storyline too. They're gonna say, okay, we're getting all this stuff. We're gonna give you a storyline too. So they're giving the storylines to kids, and they're trying to give a storyline to Rob because Rob don't really want to film like they're filming. So it's okay. We're gonna give you little storylines here and there. Khloe's gonna call you, and you're not. Is Khloe even letting Rob know that he's being filmed? Let's talk about that. Let's see what is the other topic. That's old. Um, Ray J went in on the K's and the J's 2 weeks ago with the Shannon Sharp show. And then I showed this video in regards to Kim Kardashian trying to look like Janet Jackson. And people in the comments were going in. People, let's see if the comments were limited. Yep, comments were limited. For sure. Look how many people are in there, and there's only that many comments. They're not that limited, though, because, sometimes people don't want to comment. Yeah, but this is Kim trying to look like Janet. Trying to distract away from everything that Kanye got going on, too. But she loves to copy people. She do. And it's an issue. And cultures be calling her out. Why aren't you copying anybody from your culture? Does she feel that people from her culture is not relevant? Does she feel that people from her culture isn't relevant and she has to copy from the African American culture? Why is she copying anybody from her culture and representing that? That's the big question. That's all I want to know. Let's see what the other picture is. And she went to an event dressed like Janet. Because I guess a long time ago, when things were good, I guess Janet had said, oh, I think it was either a costume or she purchased it. I don't know. I didn't care that much to know. I just know Kanye's in the media for what he's in the media for. And here she is dressing like Janet. And she does that to her kids, too. Halloween, she wants to dress her kids in a particular culture. And why isn't she dressing her kids in her culture? And so then there's the Kanye thing. Ray J. Khloe reveals whether Close the door. Yeah, it is what it is. We don't know what Khloe want to do and how she want to do it. We just know that it's being alleged that he wants to be taken back. Oh, really? Is she putting out that narrative? Is she putting out that narrative? Is this true or false that he wants to be taken back? Now he wants to act good? And like I said, as soon as Khloe say they're back together, and many people feel that they are, as soon as they say that they're back together, that's when Tristan gonna go out there and cheat again. For media attention, clicks, and views. And he's gonna do it because that's his character. For sure. For sure. Tristan can be dating right now. Why isn't he dating? Because he might be dating Khloe. But as soon as they make the announcements that they're back together, that's when he's going to cheat. That's what he normally do. That's what he's been doing for the last 5 years. He cheated on a boat. He was holding hands with some girl. He traveled somewhere prior to the baby being born, holding hands with some girl. Now he's saying he wants her back. Why? Why now? Why be kind and respectful now? Khloe wants to normalize cheating. It is what it is. So I'm bringing you all the tea. They're in the media constantly. So these stories write themselves. That's Kylie and the baby. Okay, so let's get to this. Caitlyn celebrates Father's Day. The best thing I ever did was to be a father. But when we look at these pictures, because remember, was Bruce, now respectfully Caitlyn. If I'm not mistaken, she showed pictures of Kendall Kylie. What about her other children? What about Brody? What's the other children? Brody. There's another B. What about her sons? He's showing pictures of Kendall Kylie. And that's what he posted on his Instagram feed. What about his sons? So have they disassociated themselves with Caitlyn? And you figure Kris did not want them to, because remember, Brody was extremely famous on that show. Kim had a small scene, but Kim was like, no, he's not going to come over here and outshine me. So it's almost the same. Kris did not want his sons to outshine her girls because it's supposed to be all about the females. Think about it. It's supposed to be all about the females. And she wanted, and he's still doing it because he showed pictures, and maybe there was a different post in regards to the sons. I don't know. But this is what the neighborhood talk is talking about. So we're going to talk about it. So Kris did not want the other sons around. They filmed with them a little bit, but after a while they stopped because the guys were telling the girls how they felt. Oh, stop doing that. Why are you taking so? And they don't like that. Rob was doing the same thing. That's why Rob got separated. When the guys were coming on the show, they were saying, what's this and what's this? And your mom is kind of flirting with me. It's kind of weird. They had to separate his sons from being on the show. So it's almost the same thing. Khloe doesn't want Tristan around Mara Lee. The separation and division, for sure. Whenever you got kids, you're a combined family. Whatever he has, because they used to say, oh, look how big of a family we are. They dressed them alike, and then they separated them little by little by little, and they stopped getting TV time. And they went through talking about him not spending the time or being there for his sons because he wanted to be over there by the K's and the J's. Sad but true. So Khloe's doing the same thing. She doesn't want Tristan over there with Marley because that's the storyline. So these girls are a trip. I'm not making this up. Caitlyn Jenner is not close with her children. Before the transition, during the transition, whatever. Once Bruce, who was then Bruce, separated from Brody and whatever, their mom, it seems as if, alleged, Kris brought division with the sons. And she wanted her daughters to be more famous. Think about it. Wonder if Brody would have got on that show and outshine Kim. No, they didn't want that because he was already on a reality show. And Brody could have brought some of his friends over and those women would have outshined Kim. They weren't going to let it happen. How many seasons was those boys seen? Maybe 20 to 30 episodes, maybe 2 seasons. But after that, Kris is like, let's focus on our girls. Let's focus on our girls. Let's focus on our girls acting out. But yeah, this is, and they didn't, and I don't think he's posted anything else. Talking about fatherhood, where are your sons? Where are your sons' grandchildren? Why is he excluding Brody and his sons? He has 4 other sons with that wife? Or 3? But could you imagine Caitlyn saying, the best thing I ever did was to be a father and don't post Brody and them at all? What's up with that? And we see that Kylie and Kendall are treated differently. We see that Kylie and Kendall on the show that they have now on Hulu, they're able to laugh, have fun. They don't bring a lot of drama. Kendall can date people and she don't still talk about guys after she breaks up with them. But Kim does. Kim does. After Kim breaks up with a guy, she want to still utilize him on the show. Same with Khloe. Khloe broke up with Lamar. She still had him on his show about the medical stuff. Khloe broke up with Tristan. Still has him on the show. Kendall broke up with Devin Booker. Devin Booker didn't want to have nothing to do with the show. When you talk about Travis Scott, well, let's go back. Kylie dated Tyga at what age? Kylie dated Tyga at what age? And the mom was okay with that? Kylie dated Travis Scott and all that stuff that happened in regards to Astroworld. And they barely talked about it. They barely covered it. She knew who she was dating. She knew what his concerts were like. She knew. So Kendall Kylie storyline is totally different. Kim, Khloe, and the girls are expected to date, while Kris can be in a relationship for years. Kris can be in a relationship for years. But Kim is expected to date. It is what it is. And Kim is expected to date and be around high society people, for sure. Kim and Khloe's storyline is so different. And you see it. You see how they treat Khloe. You see it. You see it. You see it. It's sad. How are you going? You're a father to so many. And when you think about it, he's a father to Kylie and Kendall, but he was a stepfather to Kim, Rob, Khloe, and he left them out too. What? You were their father, and then you transition, which is fine. Respectfully, he transitioned, but he didn't even add Kim, Khloe, and Kylie to the mix, and left his sons out. I can't make that up. I can't make it up. And left Kris out the pictures too. Let me see. Yeah, left Kris out the pictures. So I think that Caitlyn Jenner has a hand in how Kylie and Kendall are seen in the media. But Kylie's not seen in the media in that great of a light. Kylie has the Tyga situation. Kylie has the Travis Scott situation. Kylie has the Tory Lane being at her house for that party situation. Kylie wore that necklace. Kylie sent Jordan that cake. Hello. Kylie did that brown face thing. She's done a lot. She's done a lot. Let me see what the next. Yeah. This is her. Kris Jenner, 68, says, wants to be pregnant again. Your uterus doesn't age. Girl, please sit down. She said that. She said that. I don't want to play the clip. Y'all can read what she's saying. She said, if I could, I'd be pregnant right now. Are they okay? Like the video. Hi, everybody. There's 10 people in the room, and I only have 2 likes. Please like the video. There's 7 people in the room. I only have 2 likes. Please like the video. Kris Jenner at 68 says she wants to be pregnant again. Your uterus doesn't age. Really? Are you sure about that? Women that's having hot flashes will tell you different. And they sometimes say the lining changes. You sure don't age, girl? you need to check into that. So much misinformation. So much misinformation. Are you sure it don't change? She wants her daughters to have kids. She does not focus on her children and her daughters having a healthy, happy relationship or marriage. I just talked about she wanted Kendall to have a child. She wants Kendall to get pregnant. She's not worried about Kendall finding a good man, but she can have a good man, alleged. That whole Corey situation is another situation. She can be in a steady relationship 5, 6, 7 years, but she wants Kim to date, get close to famous people. She wants Khloe to date Tristan. Courtney said, I'm moving on. I'm going right over here with Travis Barker, and I'm going to get married. And they don't even celebrate that true love. They had to throw shade at that wedding. Sad but true. Sad but true. I don't even know if I'm going to get through that Kanye video. Sad but true. How is it that she's 68 saying she wants to be pregnant again? For media attention, clicks, and views, baby. Everybody keeps saying, are y'all okay? That's why people watch clips to laugh about what's being said, y'all. They're trying to normalize cheating. She's trying to normalize trying to want a baby at 68. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. And look at who she doing the scene with. She would have never done this scene with Kim. Never. Kim would have been like, Mom, stop. She would have never been able to do this scene with Courtney. Courtney would have went in. She had to do the scene with Khloe. Because everybody keeps saying, knock, knock, Khloe, somebody there? She would have never did this scene even with Kendall or Kylie. Kylie would have been like, stop, cut. We're not taping that. We're not taping that. She had to do this scene with Khloe. She had to do this scene with Khloe. She would have never been able to do this scene with Courtney. Courtney would have been like, stop. Don't put that on the show. She would have been able to do this with Kim. Kim would have been like, Mom, no, we're not doing that. Kylie would have just touched her hair and be like, Mom, let's be serious. Kendall would have called her out. Kendall would have probably said, you sound ridiculous. Real talk. Kendall would have said, you sound ridiculous. So she knows which certain daughters to do scenes with and you got to think about it. Kris and Khloe do commercials together. Oh, there's 11 people in the room. Like the video, you guys. Hi. Welcome to my channel. We're talking about Kardashians. The Kardashians. Kris want to be pregnant at 68. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that. Kris wants to be pregnant at 68. Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. Do you think she sound cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Her and Khloe are something else. Her and Khloe doing butter commercials, ice cream commercials. Her Her and Khloe got to chase the bag a different way than Kim and Courtney. Her and Khloe got to chase the bag a different way than Kendall. That's why she big mad at Kendall for being happy, no children. I can't make this up. Did y'all see the other show? I don't know if it was this episode or two episodes. She talked about she allowed Khloe to drive at age 14, 15. Now, wonder if something would have transpired. A child don't know what to do, where the insurance is. She put her child, Khloe, at risk at a young age. Sad but true. And they're talking about it on the show. People have already been questioning her parenting styles with Kim and the decisions that were made. So let me tell y'all this. Kris had to start filming more and doing stuff with the girls because the girls were getting mad that it was always trying to be Kim taping, Khloe taping. Now they trying to bring Malika in. Lala Anthony's probably like, I ain't going on no show. I'll do videos with Northy, but Lala, and they may have to get Lala. They may test the relationship with Lala. But yeah, Kris had to start doing more videos because the girls were getting tired. The girls was getting mad that, it always has to seem that Kim and Khloe has to come up with ideas. And Courtney over there, Courtney over there in love with her man. He loves her. He appreciates her. And then they got mad because they said y'all show too much affection to each other. There's a daughter that's married. One daughter. And they threw shade at that wedding too. Kim wanted to be a part of Courtney's storyline. Kim could not let Courtney have a moment to herself. Kim wanted to ruin Courtney's love story, for sure. You copying me? Kim took her color waves or took her ideas or whatever. Kris Jenner at 68 saying she wants to be pregnant again. She would do it if she could. Oh, my goodness, y'all. How do y'all feel about what Kris is saying? If you were 68, would you want to have a child? Let me know in the comments. If you were 68, would you want to be saying you'd like to have a child? Why at 68 she's making this comment? She's making up stuff to say. Every season, somebody gets emotional to try and bring people in. Every season, they talk about something. Let me see if I can find another clip. That's funny. Let's see. Let's see. Let's talk about this one. Let's see. Let's see if we can pull up a clip.
Listen.
I think that's a commercial.
What happened between Tristan and I was not some small little incident.
But she went back to him.
Situation that really was a very traumatic experience for me in my life.
But she went back to him though.
Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson reflect on their tough times. In the October
For a storyline.
5th episode of The Kardashians, the NBA star is looking back on the fallout of his paternity scandal, during which he fathered a child with Marley Nichols, as he was preparing to welcome his and Khloe's second baby via a surrogate. The situation eventually ended Tristan and Khloe's years-long romance. Now the pro athlete is wondering why he hurt the people close to him.
I always ask myself, why?
So
Thompson reflect on their.
We're about to hear. I can't make this up, y'all. I cannot. This is comedy. It's comedy. People aren't watching the show to watch the show for entertainment. They're watching it for comedy. Listen to what this dude had to say.
Tough times. In the October 5th episode of The Kardashians, the NBA star is looking back on the fallout of his paternity scandal, during which he fathered a child with Marley Nichols, as he was preparing to welcome his and Khloe's second baby via a surrogate.
So he welcomed the child with Marley, and then he's trying to welcome the child with Khloe.
The situation eventually ended Tristan and Khloe's years-long romance.
Years-long
Now,
romance.
The pro athlete is wondering why he hurt the people close to him.
Because he liked to cheat.
Why do certain things?
Like the video. There's 11 people in the room. Push us in the algorithm. Like the video, please. Push us in the algorithm.
To hurt certain people, I think.
Let me go back.
He hurt the people close to him.
I always ask myself, like, why do certain things to hurt certain people? I think the thing that always sticks to my mind, it's like, I know how much I care about you. I know how much I love you.
You should see Khloe's face.
How come I meet my person? How come I've done so much wrong things?
Because Khloe let him get away with it, he kept doing it. Why would a man keep cheating if you never separated yourself from him cheating the first time? When he was on that boat, she should have left him alone. When he was walking in that hotel holding hands with that girl, she should have left him alone. When he was trying to kiss up on Jordan, Kylie's friend, she should have left him alone. But she didn't. Anytime he would do something wrong, Khloe would take him back. That's why he kept cheating. If a guy gets a free pass, he gonna keep cheating. Now he needs Khloe as a retirement plan. Let's continue.
Why do
he's so full of it.
Preparing to welcome his and Khloe's second baby via a surrogate. The situation eventually ended Tristan and Khloe's years-long romance. Now the pro athlete is wondering why he hurt the people close to him.
I always ask myself, like, why do certain things to hurt certain people? I think.
Please like the video, you guys. Thank you for being here. There's 12 people in the room. Push us in the algorithm. Please like the video. I only have 2 likes. There's 12 people in the room. Everybody should please hit the like. I appreciate you. I really do. Please hit the like button. I only have 2 likes.
The thing that always sticks to my mind, it's like, I know how much I care about you. I know how much I love you. You're my best friend.
Care about you and love you.
I meet my person.
Care about and love you, and I cheat on you. That's why people aren't watching the show, because it's foolery. Knock, knock. Is anybody there for Tristan? Him and Khloe are comedy hour, baby. Not to embarrass, not to shame. He said this. I care about you. I love you. But why do I mess up? Khloe allows it.
Like, why do certain things to hurt certain people? I think the thing that always sticks to my mind, it's like, I know how much I care about you. I know how much I love you. You're my best friend. How come I meet my person? How come I've done?
How can you say you met your person and you cheated with other women and had a baby by other women? That doesn't mean you've met your person, sir. That does not mean you've met your person, sir. It's far from it. And she's sitting there eating it up because he's confessing his love to her. Kris wanted to have a baby at 68. Tristan sitting here lying in Khloe's face.
Wondering why he hurt the people close to him.
I always ask myself, like, why do certain things to hurt certain people? I think the thing that always sticks to my mind, it's like, I know how much I care about you. I know how much I love you. You're my best friend.
Lies, lies, lies.
I meet my person.
Lies.
How come I've done so much wrong things to them? Like, why put you through that?
Khloe struggles with hearing how.
Lies. This man lies to her all the time, and she sits there and listens to him. You can't tell me you gonna cheat on me, be on a boat, kissing 2 girls, have a baby, and I'm supposed to sit, and she listens to him. Any other woman would have been like, stop playing, stop lying. They would have called it out. She listens to his foolery.
Oh, Tristan still feels about her.
Tristan has said before, like, I'm his person. I'm not saying I don't believe him.
You shouldn't believe him. Girl, somebody needs to pull her coattail and say he lying to you, girl. He cheated. He had a baby on you. She don't listen. It is what it is. Her thoughts, her feelings.
But I've heard this, and of course it's angered me before because I'm like, well, if I am, then why would you have treated me this way? And how many times,
She put up with it. He cheated on her every year for 5 years and had a baby on her. He cheated on for 5 years.
Like, I'm his person. I'm not saying I don't believe him.
You shouldn't.
I've heard this, and of course it's angered me before because I'm like, well, if I am, then why would you have treated me this way? And how many times, this isn't like, oh, a one-time thing and here we are. Like, I love and I am a hopeless romantic, but that's not going to change how I feel and what happened.
He cheated, he got away with it, and he did it again. He cheated, he got away with it, and he did it again. He cheated, he kissed Jordan, he got away with it. He cheated, then he had a baby on you, and he got away with it. That's why there's no change in what he does and his actions.
How Tristan still feels about her.
Tristan has said before, like, I'm his person. I'm not saying I don't believe him, but I've heard this. And of course it's angered me before because I'm like, well, if I am, then why would you have treated me this way?
Because he got away with it and you allowed it, and he likes to trend. Maybe Tristan likes to clout chase and trend. He wanted a name for himself. Connecting and dating you gave him a name. Larsa Pittman already said the Kardashians didn't know who Tristan was. Larsa brought him to a party. Khloe started dating him 2 weeks later. They were on vacation together. Tristan likes the clickbait. Tristan wanted to go viral. Tristan wanted to be famous, and she did that for him.
And how many times, this isn't like, oh, a one-time thing and here we are. Like, I love and I am a hopeless romantic, but that's not going to change how I feel.
But she should be with a hopeless romantic, with a guy that's not going to lie and cheat on her. Tristan got away with it one time. He did it again. He got away with it a second time. He did it again. He got someone pregnant, and now she has him on the show. Be on my show. Talk about how much you love me, to try and convince the world how much you love me. Girl.
What happened?
But despite their differences, Khloe tells Tristan it's all good between them.
And Tristan, no matter what, like, we're not a family of, like, eye for an eye, especially in times of need. Like, that's when you rally together.
We see that.
And I want to be good for the lifetimes after this. I want my karma just...
See? She's saying she not eye for eye. So he now sits there and knows no matter what he does, she's going to forgive him. Sad but true.
Like, this isn't like, oh, a one-time thing and here we are. Like, I love and I am a hopeless romantic, but that's not going to change how I feel and what happened.
But despite their differences, Khloe tells Tristan it's all good between them.
It's all good.
No matter what.
She gave him a pass.
A family of, like, eye for an eye, especially in times of need. Like, that's when you rally together, and I want to be good for the lifetimes after this. I want my karma just to always be great. But I'm not.
She wants her karma. What? She said it, not me. She said it.
This way. And how many times, this isn't like, oh, a one-time thing and here we are. Like, I love and I am a hopeless romantic, but that's not going to change how I feel and what happened.
But despite their differences, Khloe tells Tristan it's all good between them.
And Tristan, no matter what, like, we're not a family of, like, eye for an eye, especially in times of need. Like, that's when you rally together, and I want to be good for the lifetimes after this. I want my karma just to always be great.
She wants her karma. So does she feel bad that she took him from Larsa, and now she understands what she's receiving is because you took somebody else's man? there was another woman that was pregnant with his child. Tristan had another girl pregnant. So not only did Larsa start dating him, he had a girl that was pregnant, and you were flaunting him in the streets while another girl was sitting up pregnant. And he wanted her to get pregnant. They went through, go back and look at it. Tristan wanted that child. Then he got close to the K's and the J's, and he was like, oh, I'm going to take this opportunity. Oh, I'm going to date Larsa Pittman. Oh, Larsa Pittman is going to have me go around the Kardashians. Tristan is a trip.
And I'm not justifying anything you've done. I mean, obviously, everything you did was
It's my decision. This is
up.
yeah.
And I'm strong enough that it's not going to break me, and God knows that.
Mm-hmm.
But also, Tristan.
She needed him for a storyline because without Tristan, she has no storyline. She's okay with his cheating ways. She's trying to normalize cheating. Mothers. Teach your daughters different. The mom is sitting up saying she want to be pregnant at 68, and she's teaching her daughter to accept. She's trying to normalize cheating.
Person. I'm not saying I don't believe him, but I've heard this, and of course it's angered me before because I'm like, well, if I am, then why would you have treated me this way?
Because you weren't.
How many times? This isn't like, oh, a one-time thing, and here we are. And I love, and I am a hopeless romantic, but that's not.
Khloe's getting a paycheck utilizing Tristan. With Khloe not having Tristan, what would her storyline be? She doesn't want to be connected with Lamar no more. So she's trying to normalize cheating. He's good for TV because everyone calls it's a kiki and a laugh. Knock, knock, is anybody home?
Going to change how I feel and what happened.
But despite their differences, Khloe tells Tristan it's all good between them.
Yeah, Tristan, no matter what, we're not a family of eye for an eye.
Well, why not?
Especially in times of need. That's when you rally together, and I want to be good for the lifetimes after this. I want my karma just to always be great. And
She wants her karma always be great. So are you noticing that you took him from a woman that was pregnant, you left her single and pregnant, and then you're feeling that this is your karma from taking him from a woman? Look at what Portia Williams going through. She wanted that man, she got that man. Simon cheated on Fallon. Now Portia's going through divorce. Tristan continued to cheat, and now he had a baby on Khloe. And she's saying, eye for eye, we don't do that. We're going to support you.
Justifying anything you've done. I mean, obviously, everything you did was
It's my decision. This is
up.
yeah.
And I'm strong enough that it's not going to break me, and God knows that.
If he wasn't good
But
for
also,
TV, he wouldn't
Tristan,
even be
if
there.
what you say is true, if you really thought I was your person or whatever you just said, then that means you'll feel this much more affected by losing me and want to change for yourself, not because there's a prize at the end of it.
Whoa.
In each other's
Not because there's a prize at the end. What's the prize, girl? Khloe see herself as a prize. Khloe see herself as the prize. No, y'all famous. Y'all have a TV show. He wants to be famous. He wants to connect and retire with the K's and the J's. They put him on TV. The mom helped him get a job. They're okay with his cheating. Tristan ain't going nowhere. Tristan gonna stay right there. Now he's woke up, so he don't want to cheat no more because he needs to use them as a retirement plan for sure. For sure. His life situation unfortunately has changed. He had to wake up, and he woke up. And does Khloe feel that this is her karma and how he treats her because there was a woman that was over there pregnant? Fallon's cousin. And now Khloe's sitting back and don't want Tristan to help with Marley's child. She wants to keep Tristan to herself. Sad but true.
lives for the rest of each other. Change for yourself.
This is yeah.
And I'm strong enough that it's not going to break me, and God knows that. But also, Tristan, if what you say is true, if you really thought I was your person or whatever you just said, then that means you'll feel this much more affected by losing me and want to change for yourself, not because there's a prize at the end of it.
So she's holding on for hope that he'll change. She's trying to normalize his cheating. She's trying to get people comfortable with him being on the show, and she wants people to accept him. Same with Portia. She had Portia Family Matters. She was trying to normalize them being together. He cheated on his wife. He got married to Portia. These couples on reality shows are trying to normalize the cheating, and they want people to be okay with their cheating and how they cheated. He had a baby on somebody else. He had a party, invited Jordan, didn't invite Khloe, didn't invite Kylie. I think it was a plot plan. Kris, I think, wanted Jordan out of there because she wanted to connect with Kylie because Kylie had a thriving business, for sure. In our opinion, alleged. Kris was up at that office with Kylie, filming, taking Kylie's spaces, changing the office around. Kris wanted Jordan out of there. And they utilized Tristan to kiss Jordan. Then they tried to drag Jordan, and it flipped because people were like, Khloe, you saying Jordan messed up your family? No, Tristan kissed two women on a boat. He had a baby on you. What are you talking about? And then they couldn't spin the narrative. And then she was like, well, I can't just be mad at Jordan. I'm mad at Tristan too. Girl, I can't make this up. And the mama saying she want to be pregnant at 68. I can't make this up. These jokes write themselves.
We're going to be in each other's lives for the rest of each other's lives.
And she loves that.
Kids. So I'm not going to fight that. And I'm going to make sure it's as nice as possible.
She loves that. She loves that he's going to be there for the rest of. I have to go take care of something. I wish I can continue this video for 2 hours, but I can't. But like the video as you guys come in for the replay game. Like I mentioned before, my page hit 1 million views 2 months ago. So people are watching. People are listening. Don't forget, I'm trying to get to 50K in the next 4 months. I should say 2. But in the next 4 months, I'm trying to get to 50K. So subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Share the video. Turn on your notification bell so that way every time I'm on, you'll see it. I've been gathering as much Kardashian stuff. This is them in the media. So when I have 4 or 5 clips, 7, 8 clips, this is them in the media. They want to trend. They're obsessed with trending. They're obsessed with trying to paint these narratives. And people are saying no. At 68, you should not be wanting to try and have a child so you can have this as your storyline. Knock, knock, is anybody home? Mothers, treat your daughters different. You got Khloe mad that Kendall gets to live her life, the model life, a fabulous life with no worries, no cheating. I love doing my videos this way because y'all can now see what I see and what they put out. And people are like, oh, really? That's what you want us to believe? Oh, really? Okay. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like the video, share the video. Everybody, focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. The storylines of what the Kardashians have put out. The PR stunts is what the Kardashians put out. People don't view it the way I view it because I think it's foolery. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it's good TV though. It's good clip. It's good clips to talk about, laugh about. It is. These are things she's saying. These are things that the mom is saying. The mom doesn't want her daughters to be married. We do. The mom should want the daughters to be married, happy. She should want her grandchildren not to be in the media. Kris should not want her grandchildren in the media. They're giving a storyline to children. Sad but true. Look at how they paint North. Look at everything that they put the camera in North's face. And is Kim shading North because of she's mad with Kanye? That's the question. Look at how Kim put North in that Lion King, and everybody was like, why didn't you have her practice? North didn't know that there was probably a part in the Lion King. Kim and Kanye put her in that. Mainly Kim. They're giving storylines to kids, and people are calling out Kris. They're calling out Kim. They're calling out Khloe for trying to normalize unhealthy relationship. Prayers go out though. Not to embarrass, not to shame. They put it out, and we're gonna recap review on it. Yes, we are. Well wishes. Everyone, have a great day. Subscribe to the channel. Like I mentioned, I hit 1,000,000 views for my whole channel, not one video. My channel hit 1,000,000 views, so I'm trying to get everyone to subscribe more. I have a lot of new people coming in, so subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Replay game, like the video, share the video, and let me know in your comments how you feel. Would you want to stay with a guy that cheated, be cool with a guy that cheated, give a guy a storyline? As a grown woman, would you be saying that you want to be pregnant at 68? No, thank you. Have a great day, everyone. I'm wishing you well. Many blessings for years to come. Everyone, have a great day. Enjoy your Monday. I don't know where you are, but where I am is hot. So that's the other reason why I got to take care of something before it gets too hot. So, everyone, have a great day. Goodbye. Goodbye. Be blessed.